We don't have any Titans with wings, do we?
It's time we resumed the parody operation so that we can take control of the founding Titan. My father, Grisha Yeager, set something great and terrible in motion on that island. And as his former son, I would like to be the end of it.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Season 4, Episode 2, The Midnight Train. Yeah. So it should be interesting to see how things are going to play out for this season. I didn't look at how many episodes, but considering this is the final season, I'm assuming that
There's 30 episodes.
Oh, you looked it up?
I'm pretty sure I saw it when you were doing it yesterday. I think it said 30 episodes.
Okay, so that's more than all of the previous seasons. So here's the hoping that we get all the answers. Because the thing I hate about some series that I've seen in the past is that you finish the show and there's still so many unanswered questions. I'm sure you've watched shows that are like that. Stuff that they introduced like in season 1 of the show, and after 100 episodes, they still didn't explain it. And you just kind of wonder if the author just kind of forgot that was an open plot line, right? Anyways, let's jump into it. Let's see how
We
things
wasted
go.
4 years squabbling over some peninsula's sovereignty. And in the end, our 2 main battle titans were nearly shredded by the guns of the enemy fleet. The weapons of mankind have at last grown strong enough to sunder Marley's armor. Headlines the world over hold up this battle as proof of our weakness. So we can't truly call it a victory for our nation, now can we? Well, speak. What do you make of this, McGath?
Frankly, General, we knew this day would come, and it has. The power of the Titans has been surpassed. Our time's run out. We've been content to rely on the power of the Titans as we expand our colonial holdings. Meanwhile, countries that lack Titans to rely on developed weapons to oppose them. And now our complacency is about to bite us in the ass. When it comes to ground engagements, our Titan forces should reign supreme for a while yet. That said, if aircraft keep advancing at this rate, they will soon make bombs rain from the sky. And when that time comes, Titans, the devils of the earth, will only be able to look up and watch.
It's crazy. So they still have this vendetta against
We
the
don't
Titans.
have
but they
any
don't have a
Titans with
problem using
wings,
them.
do we?
Please, General. What I'm saying is that we can no longer
The
depend
Titans, yes. As a result, our global military dominance will soon falter. Or we've lost our grip on it already. It's funny. We've gone from the nation of heroes who crushed the Eldian devils to whatever the hell we are now.
Begging your pardon, General.
Oh.
If you'd forgive my boldness, I have some thoughts on this.
We don't care.
Zeke, the boy wonder.
The
Go right
boy
ahead.
wonder.
It's time we resumed the parody operation so that we can take control of the founding Titan. It's just as Commander McGath was saying. We must adapt. Marley will need to modernize her military starting now. However, the world will not stand by and wait for her to do it. Reforming the army will take time, and the best way to buy that time is by giving the newspapers of the world a new headline to publish, something like this. Marley defeats the devils of Paradis and seizes the power of all 9 Titans.
Forgive the reminder, but won't your term be up in a year?
Yes, and I'm quite anxious about whether or not Colt can inherit the full power of the Beast Titan.
Ah, I get it. You wish to use your last year to redeem yourself. You don't want to die with unfinished business, is that it?
You understand me completely. My father, Grisha Yeager, set something great and terrible in motion on that island. And as his former son, I would like to be the end of it.
You a rat ass bastard. Your dad didn't do nothing to you, okay? He was trying to save you from a life of fucking being a slave to whatever the fuck these guys are. Because they not the good guys. Sorry.
Sorry for insulting your competence to further my agenda, Colt.
No, I'm glad you did.
This is who he wants to
Seeing
pass
all
it
those
to?
He
officers
doesn't-
listening to an Eldian was amazing.
But he has to pass it to someone. But I guess.
And you're
probably has
right,
to choose.
there hasn't been a beast like you in history. Your beast is like a second founding Titan. What makes you so special, Zeke?
He's
It's
royal.
not like you have royal blood in your veins.
He does.
Who can say? Chances are I'll be dead before we can figure it out. Oh,
He didn't know his
but
mom
since
was
you'll
royal.
inherit the beast from me, you'll see my memories and learn my secret.
Your secret? About what?
The way I wipe my ass, it's real special. Hope you don't tell anyone.
Too late. I want a full report.
Commander!
You tell me everything, down to the number of hairs on your ass. Do you think Eldians deserve privacy?
Certainly not, sir.
Crazy.
So, you believe you can conquer parity in a year?
All that I can say for a fact is that I only have a year left to try, sir.
In the past 3 years, that island has swallowed up every survey ship we've sent to it, no survivors. Tell me, what do you make of that, Zeke?
Considering the fact that none of those 32 ships have returned, I think it's clear that we're dealing with more than one Titan. My best guess is that Eren coordinated with the Colossal or female, sinking our ships while blocking their escape.
A fair assessment. Our ships won't be able to land on the island without heavy support.
Right. And we do well to remember, it isn't just their Titans that pose a threat.
Guy's got PTSD.
This D. Oh, that's Mikasa.
Wait.
Oh, he's having PTSD. They got Mikasa and they got
Sounded
Levi.
like you were having an extra sweet dream, so I thought I'd let you enjoy it.
You saved my life at Fort Slava. Thanks, Galliard.
Oh, that's the guy. The jaw.
Don't want your thanks. If I had inherited the armored Titan 9 years ago, then none of this would have happened.
The fuck?
My brother would still be alive, because he wouldn't have gotten eaten trying to protect you.
Oh.
Seen Marcel's memories?
I haven't, but I learned what I needed to from my predecessor, Ymir. An ironically grand name for such a pitiful woman.
So she was.
She basically volunteered to give my brother's jaws back, right?
Yeah, she did.
What did you even do on that island anyway? Stumble around finding people to save you?
Yeah.
I saw you through her memories. You acted like you were the tough, reliable type, not at all like yourself. Did you think you could fill my brother's shoes?
Fuck. We shouldn't pick on people who've been hit by artillery.
It's not my name, Peak. Stop it.
How are you?
It's been about 2 months since the last time I was human. Kind of forgot how the whole bipedal thing works.
You? Oh, is
By the
she
way,
the other
Rhina,
one?
You want to visit Gabi and the others? They're worried about you.
2 months as a Titan is crazy.
Right. Will do.
So whom's to she?
I'm guessing it's the
I'm
the
pooped.
cart.
No, I don't
Feels
think
like
so.
I haven't seen you in
5,
forever.
maybe.
Really? Even though we're always fighting side by side?
Well, we shouldn't have to for a while.
Maybe she is.
We can
But she's a
hope.
cripple.
I guess. Maybe that's why she has to crawl on
This
all fours.
way?
Sure.
I don't know.
Hey, if Titans become obsolete soon,
So
what will
she's
that
one
mean
ugly
for us?
fucker.
If Eldians lose their use, then
They're gonna kill all. That's crazy. Imagine.
I was talking to my neighbor.
Mr.
the other
Brown
day,
will be
and he told
fine.
me that the sea is
Yeah,
really
I
salty
know.
because he pisses in it. Says he does it all
Look.
the time.
they're enemy soldiers, probably survivors of the pure Titan attack. And once they get back home, they'll become living proof of how inhumane Titan warfare is. Every time this happens, it makes us Eldians look more like monsters. Good people of the world, let us wipe out the subjects of Ymir! Shit! Shit! Shit!
Udo,
Shit!
stop. Don't hit town property.
Rhina! So, you're good to walk again?
Yeah. What about all of you? Gabi? Udo?
I guess.
Sophia?
I'm all right.
Falco?
Hello.
Hey, did you hear? They're gonna take us all back to Liberio soon. Come on, we can explore town until then.
Wait.
We never get chances like
Mr.
this. so
Brown's
let's get-
healing. He probably needs to get back to bed soon.
I'm all right. Don't worry.
Maybe you should go back to bed.
No, I'm coming with you guys. Hey, wait. Commander Magath said that place is only for lonely adults.
Are you sure? Because I just saw him go in.
It's not like a brothel.
so much.
I was all of them when they
Wait.
were little.
No, he's watching. He's looking at them and he's realizing.
Him and his friends when they were little.
Oh.
I saw
Too young to
Annie
go in there.
and Bertolt.
Yeah.
And the other guy that doesn't have it.
Who else saw it? How many of you witnessed the courage of our Eldian goddess here? She took on an armored train, and she did it alone in the place of 800 Eldian soldiers.
Who are you? Your breath's awful.
Come on, you big dummy. Tell them why you did it. Comrades, do you have any idea why this idiot risked her life to destroy that train? All right, I'll say it then. She did it for all of you, to save your sorry Eldian asses from the enemy's bullets!
I'll go shut him up.
Let's look the other way. Give him this one night.
Not the first time I've seen her up there.
I really wish they'd stop letting my brother drink. And Gabi gets carried away too easily.
That said, if she keeps on performing at the level she has been, she'll get the armor.
Yeah. The girl who looks up to you more than anyone will inherit your Titan, and will die at age 27. And that's if an artillery shell doesn't take her down first. Are you really okay with that?
Did you just say what I think you did? How dare you claim that inheriting one of the 9 is less than an honor? If I choose to report this, it'll be you and your family dropped out of an airship as Titans next.
Wait, please don't do that. I'm so sorry. Allow me to correct myself. I, warrior candidate Falco Grice, wish to atone for my ancestors' crimes and for my wicked blood. Towards that end, I pledge my life to Marley.
And what are your thoughts on the
That's
honor
so
of
sad.
inheriting one of the 9, warrior candidate?
Inheriting one
I
of the
think he's
9
just trying
makes
to
you an
scare
honorary
him so he
Marleyan.
doesn't say
Nothing
that
would
shit
make me
out loud
prouder
and
than to
get
be given
himself
such a chance to display my loyalty to the
But-
motherland.
It's
Then you
crazy
must
how
want
this
to
is
inherit
how
the
shit
honor.
actually works in some countries. They brainwash the kids, bro. Like I remember seeing some stuff, like in like.
I don't just want to inherit the armor.
Yeah, the little
I have to.
brown kids come up
right.
and
Like they're like saying they want to blow themselves
Surpass
up. They're
Gabi
like,
to protect
I'm like,
her.
bro, you're like
Spare her
5.
from the dark future we face.
And that shit is just because you were born in that country. That's it. Like, you don't get to choose where you're born, who you're born from, nothing. You just end up in a country, and you don't have a chance. It's sad.
We're finally back! I swear the air tastes different here in Liberio. Guess who's home?
Hey, please, I asked you not to yell.
Yeah, well, I asked you not to drink so much, lightweight. I don't understand who would give him wine in the first place.
I thought he looked like he could use a nightcap.
Come on, Colt. How could you spew Peake's kindness all over the train like that?
I suppose we should have shut them up after all.
Our comrades were chanting your name all night.
Colt put them up to it.
No worries. You deserved a healthy dose of praise. What you did really was impressive.
Thanks a lot, Peake.
If she is the card, she looks nothing like it.
nothing.
Vice Chief Brown.
Which I guess goes to show that they
he
don't
thinking
all
the
end up
same
looking
thing as
like
me?
the
Titan.
Titan.
Does he want Eldians to be free from war too?
Eren looks like him, kind of.
If so,
That guy looks
can I
like
trust
his.
him?
And he looked like hers.
Yeah, so it might just be like some Titans. You take on more of the Titan
Maybe.
than you
All right.
Titan personality.
Take it easy.
So-
I
Enjoy
guess
your
this
break.
guy,
Not me.
with the
get
face
back to
mask,
training
I guess
tomorrow.
kind of a bit.
What, are
His
you trying to
eyes
boost
kind
your
of look-
praise?
Like I
You
said,
give me a
since you
break.
can't
No,
really see the
that's not what
mask
this is about.
Hey, you
under
two.
the mask.
Try not to push yourselves too hard.
And she seems so sweet to be the
Well,
only one.
Well, she did say that she's been.
Yeah, she must be. Because she said fighting alongside each other, and they were the two they sent out.
Yeah. Why do I get the feeling like that guy might be like Aaron
Zeke.
Kruger? Because he seems like to have a little bit of compassion. That miserable guy.
It's so good to see you. We're so very proud of all your achievements.
I'm not done. Not
Oh,
yet.
that's the grandparents.
Colt,
The
Falco.
spineless fucking granddad.
There
Ah.
they are! Mom, Dad!
Gabi!
Raina, you must be exhausted. Let's get you home so you can rest.
Hey, Mom. A little rest sounds good.
I'll meet you all in a bit.
Crying out loud. Don't you know how to stand anymore?
Mr. Koslow, what's wrong with these soldiers?
Stay out of the way, you nosy brat. This is a sorry bunch of Eldians with mental trauma.
It happens to our guys too?
It's from all that time digging on the front lines, surrounded by bombs and bullets. In their heads, these guys are still in the trenches.
Wow, guess their killer instincts kicked in.
Hey, it's all right. You're not in danger. Your armband's on the wrong side. It's okay, sir. I'm sure that you'll get better. It's over now. You don't have to fight anymore.
Shit's sad, bro.
The grenades landed exactly where I'd aimed them
That's
and
why I
blew the
say,
train
like,
right
it
off
makes
its
no
tracks.
sense to me
I'd
that you
actually
can
pulled
literally
it
go.
off. But as
Someone
I was
starts a
running
war,
back to the trenches, the
they
enemy shot a
enlist
machine
you
gun
go
at me,
fight
and
and
just as
die,
I was about
or
to eat
come back
lead,
as a cripple, and then
Mr.
I see you
Gallagher
come
jumped
as
in out of
Veteran
nowhere
on
and
the street.
protected me with his jaw
You know what I'm
tight.
saying? And you got these politicians fucking
Gabby.
getting, like,
Sounds like a
$1 million
whole bunch
checks.
of our soldiers owe their lives to
It's
your
crazy,
bravery.
bro.
Our little girl has grown into an Eldian hero.
We couldn't be prouder of you, dear.
Not my
Raina,
daughter, bro.
Do you think Gabi will become a warrior
Would
like
you-
you?
If we had no choice,
After what she pulled off at
well,
Fort
would
Slava,
you
she's
sacrifice
almost
her
guaranteed to
to
inherit
become
my
a
armor.
Titan,
That's wonderful to
knowing
hear.
that she's gonna
To
die
think that our
before she
family will
reaches
be
30?
blessed with 2 warriors. It's such a rare honor. I just hope you'll find a way to rid the world of those island devils. After that, our people will be able to live good lives.
Your people will never be able to live good lives.
Say, Raina, not to pry, but I hear you barely escaped from those devils with your life.
Leave Rhino alone, Dad. His time on that island isn't some lighthearted war story. Those devils put him through hell. So even if it wasn't classified, there's no way that it's something he would want to talk about.
You're right. Sorry, nephew. Forgive me.
No, I can tell you some things. As you know, I infiltrated their military. As expected, they acted like devils. Each of them was savage and cruel. During our induction, one devil started eating a potato. When the instructor yelled at her, she told him without hesitation that she stole it because it looked good. She knew she'd crossed a line, so she bribed the instructor by offering him half the potato. However, the half she offered him was visibly smaller than her half. They don't even know what compromise means there.
He's not talking shit about my friend Potato Girl.
Right?
There was one guy so stupid he'd forget why he'd gone into the bathroom. An insincere jerk who only ever thought about himself.
Where?
A soft-hearted oaf who only ever thought of others. A brave but single-minded fool, and a bunch of chumps who followed his lead.
Oh, that's Eren.
Alongside all those different people stood me and my comrades. The time that we spent there was truly hell.
Pal.
Okay, pal. It was so
Pal.
bad.
I said way too much. Forget it.
What do you mean by different people? They're bad people, right?
No.
Of course they are, Gabi. They're all devils, and they're holding this whole world by the throat. They could unleash their army of huge titans at any moment, and crush us all beneath their feet. They aren't anything like you and me.
Propaganda
We're good
spreading,
Eldians, and we
right?
have to stop them.
So they're being conditioned to believe
have
that
to
they're
punish
the
the
good
wicked
ones,
Eldians who
but still
abandoned
shit.
us, who
They're
fled
just
and built
less
themselves
shit
a
than the other
paradise
ones.
on top of a mountain of corpses.
Reiner, if
Because
Reiner,
they're serving a purpose for these other people, so they're important. Who just
Mhm.
jumped off the roof?
Everything okay, Gabi? You seem upset.
You do know that Aunt Karina's worried about you, right? She says that you changed on the island, that her kid is gone.
Well, I left as a 12-year-old boy and came back a grown man, so she's not exactly wrong.
It feels like you're lying, so...
Lying? Why would I bother?
Honestly, I have no idea, but I feel like Aunt Karina's worked it out.
I heard it was a soldier. That's awful.
Yeah, somebody jumped off the roof.
oh, it's probably one of the
Hey,
guys
good
who came
morning.
back PTSD, like
Looks
I
like
said,
all of
war
us are here
veterans
now.
usually.
This is a
end
rare
up on the
occasion.
street,
Why are we all
drugs,
meeting in your
dead.
office, Zeke?
It's sad, bro.
And where's the brass? They're not here in this room. Can we all just meet for some tea?
Sure.
Now then, the Battle of Fort Slava made it clear that conventional weapons are advancing fast. They'll soon be stronger than Titans. That's bad news on 2 fronts. We'll lose our tactical value as Marley loses her strength. This threatens the whole Eldian race. And there is but one solution. Marley must seize the founding Titan's power, as well as the resources of Paradis. Before that, The world must be reminded of the terrible threat that island poses to us all. And every good story needs a narrator. The Tiber family will provide one for us.
They're the keepers of the Warhammer. Is that right?
Yeah, but the Tibers have never once used the Warhammer Titan against an enemy state. They're known as the family that drove off King Fritz in the Great Titan War. They aren't
The one we
hated
haven't
like
seen
most
yet.
Eldians. If we speak through the Tibers, the world will hear us out.
Astute as ever, Peak. You're exactly right.
But the Tibers have been living lives of luxury and freedom. They've never fought for their country or their people. Why should they get to play hero now?
I know how you feel, but the Tibers are just as concerned about Marley as we are.
Maybe, but they're...
If it saves our motherland, Marley, that's enough for me.
I don't
Our duty
understand
as
this.
warriors is to support the Tibers and to
They
serve
have
as
a bunch of
scaffolding as a new
Eldians who
Marley
have
is
a
built.
Titan, and they're strong, they're
Well
rich.
said.
Why don't they
Very
come
soon,
save their
a
own
festival
people
will take
here from
place here in
slavery
Liberia.
and
Don't
brainwashing?
say.
Foreign
They can't be that
dignitaries
good.
and VIPs will be invited to hear this announcement from the Tibers. We will conquer Paradis Island within the next year. The fates of the Eldian people and of Marley rest on this plan. We cannot let it fail. For the future of our motherland, Marley, we must join our hearts and minds as one.
All right then. Galliard has a complaint or two, but he always follows orders in the end.
If this is all they're saying in private, I'm not concerned.
I just wish Zeke hadn't thrown that comment in.
Not here in this room, huh?
So Zeke knows that they were listening. But what comment did Zeke throw in?
I don't know.
We missed something.
Will I have to go back to that damn island?
Yeah, you will. And you're gonna get killed this time, and we're gonna take that fucking armor titan from you. You're counting how many titans we know about? Can you speak? I don't know what's going on in your head.
I'm just trying to think of what ones they have and then what ones are still back
So-
on. Eren has the
Attack.
attack titan,
Mhm.
and then Annie's there, even though she's not on their side,
Yeah.
but she's in a rock somewhere there. So that's the.
That female.
And then
The
Armin
Colossus.
is now the Colossal
Colossus.
Titan,
Mhm.
the big guy. So
I
that's
think Eren
three.
has two titans. Because Eren has the attack titan and the founding titan.
Ah, yes, but
Yeah.
he just can't use the founding titan fully.
Yes.
Yes.
So he
yes.
has two, right? And then there's Annie, which is female.
Yes.
Then there's
Colossal.
Colossus.
It's
Or
Colossal.
Colossal.
Yeah. So they have three, and then over here they have the
No,
Beast
four.
Titan. Well, I guess yeah. I
Two in
guess.
one. Three
Okay,
three
so
people,
four for
four
them,
titans.
and then they've got the Beast Titan, the Jaw Titan, the Cart Titan, the Armored Titan. So they just need this one last
Warhammer.
one.
The Warhammer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so we now know all of the 9. We just haven't seen one.
Yes.
Okay. So one thing I've realized is, does that mean that you can stack all of the titans? Like for
I
example,
guess if one ate all of the
Yeah.
other ones, then they would just have
Become
all
a super
of them.
Titan.
The ultimate Titan.
that would be crazy. Like if like Eren's gonna die eventually, right?
Oh, he
'Cause
has to.
Yeah, because he's gonna get old.
Mhm.
Well, not old, but like his time is gonna be up.
Yeah,
So-
13 years is not a long time compared to your whole life, I guess.
Yeah. So if that's the case, couldn't Armin eat him and then get his Titan power, eat Annie, get her Titan? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he could.
And then he's
Since
gonna be
Armin
big
just
as,
got his.
Yeah, and since he's gonna be big as fuck, if
Yeah.
he can command Titans and turn like ice or like Annie or
But there's
Dynamo,
no way to get rid of it. Like, there's no way to be like, well, my time's almost up. Do you want to just take this from me? Like, suck it on out. And then,
Who knows?
And then I'll just go back to being a regular human, and you can take my goods.
That would be a convenient way.
Like, if they could just harvest the power out of them, then
I don't
they wouldn't
think
have
so.
to die.
I don't think so, because if that was the case, the king guy wouldn't have been sacrificing his daughters and sons
I guess.
and all them people, right? And maybe he wouldn't have been such a coward because he didn't want to take the Titan power. He was just sacrificing everyone else around him, his family, his brother, his dad, everybody, right? So I think it's a permanent thing. Like, once you take the power,
Rats.
you're destined to die. Right? So, and we know this show, they don't play around with people dying. So death in this show actually matters. You're not coming back. So anyways, ladies and gents, let us know what your thoughts are in the comments. If there's anything that we missed, I do think we missed something there. Maybe a little line in between what Zeke was saying about them raiding the island. I do understand what he's hinting at though? Because if the military power, like of the weapons and stuff, is catching up to the Titans, then eventually all those people are going to be useless, and then it's just going to turn into a situation where they've outlived their purpose, and there's still the hatred of the things that they've done. So the people there are just going to just kill them, right? So, but my thing is, why would you conquer the island and give Marley that power? I don't think he's going to give it to them. I think if he gets that power, he's going to try and convince these people to go rogue with it. Because giving these Marley people back the Titan, when you know the Titan power is eventually going to be surpassed by like military grade weapons like fighter jets and all that stuff, is just prolonging what's the inevitable. Eventually, they're going to not need you anymore, and they're going to have access to your powers. Right? It makes no sense. If anything, they should all just be planning to come together to overthrow those people and go live with those Warhammer Titan, which is clearly strong enough to defend itself. Because if they have 5 Titans, like why wouldn't those 5 or 4 rather, those 4, the Jaw, Beast, and all those people just snatch up their family and go and run off? Yeah, I'm saying like they can't stop you. Like just run off. I don't know. Like it just seems kind of backwards. But we'll catch you in the next one, guys. Leave us your thoughts in the comments.